Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to Project Ozone 2. You may notice that I have done a little bit of renovations around the place, so let's jump into that. We're just going to jump over to... There we go. I have expanded a courtyard here, set up a couple of these item turrets, which this one is out of ammo. This one's probably out of ammo too. Yeah. Given myself a bit of a safe zone to work in. These things just kind of pick off anybody that spawns too close, but we're getting there. This is a garage door. Works really nice. I like it. Okay. And I made myself a smeltery. Scooped out two tanks full of lava from those two little pools that were on either corner here, and a couple of scoops of lava from underneath the portal. What I've done is I've built this all so that everything is built 2 blocks up from the floor, if you will call it that. The reason is once you're inside the base, like, I mean, I'm going to basically use this as my base. This is going to be my entrance. But once you're inside the base, there's going to be a maintenance level, and then there's going to be a main level. The main level is where everything's going to basically happen. Maintenance level is just going to be all the pipes and tubes and things and whatnot. So eventually all of this stuff in here is going to get moved up. That door will probably get removed and replaced in a different location, that sort of thing. And then I'll build another layer up where I'm going to build I'm going to build like a trophy room and kind of a mementos room and that kind of thing, just so that I have a way to track progress. The smeltery, of course, it's just a standard size smeltery, and I haven't done anything else fancy to it from that. And I've been working on grinding off a couple of these quests. I have one right now: build the cobble generator, transfer node, and a world interaction upgrade. Because I do have the lava, I made the there it is. I made the crucible and put it in a chest. I mean, realistically, for the time being, I am not going to be generating cobble. Now, that will change as I start to get more automated type things happening, and I'll build a cobble generator, and it will be the same as what I had on the last one. I'm going to need that fairly early on, actually, because of the portals and stuff that I'm going to be building. And yes, I still have to build a nether portal in here, and a portal to the mining world, and my teleporters, and portal to the deep dark, and portal to the last millennium, and all those other fun places. Now I don't have to worry, they don't have Twilight Forest, so I don't have to build Twilight Forest portal, which kind of sucks, because I am partial to Twilight Forest, but yeah, no big deal. So let's finish off this one. Here's our transfer nodes, and we're going to need an iron pickaxe in the middle. What is it? This and lapis, right? Or vice versa. Vice versa. There we go. Done. Okay, so we'll start with number 1, claim reward. And then, as you can see, I've got a couple of these other things done. So we'll do this mob farm. Number 2, claim reward. Tinkers is done. Number 3, claim reward. Sieving montage. Number 1, claim reward. The other sieving montage that I did before, claim reward. And the lava generation. Number 3, claim reward. Those are all done. Yeah, and I would imagine 16 redstone. And 8. I would imagine that as time progresses, I'm going to just pound off a whole bunch of those, and then we'll actually get into real gameplay. These I am not placing anywhere anytime soon. Another one in the chest here. I do have to go through these chests at some point and reorganize to some degree. Put that in there for now. Yeah, I'll reorganize it to some degree. I mean, I've just kind of been dumping stuff all helter-skelter, willy-nilly in here. And most of it is just... Now, are these the... These are the Magneticraft pipes, right? Which means they're the big ugly ones. Or are these the ones that I liked? These are the ones that I liked. Okay, good. One thing about Magneticraft that I did like is they had those pipes, which were really good at transferring fluids. I'm going to be building a lot of those as time goes by. There's that other giant chance cube. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Reward bag. Tier 2 pendant. Ooh. A flux infused hammer. 5 walruses. That is something very useful. Wooden irrigation canal, seed storage. This is for Agricraft, which I haven't even looked at yet. And finally, a small wizard tower ruins structure. Okay, that one I gotta look at. It is night, so we're going to quickly sleep, and there we go. I want to go and generate this small wizard's tower. Now, I'm going to just take it over here. Let's turn F7 off. We don't need that. Thank you very much, Mr. Slimer. I'm not in the mood. Okay, now there is the other half of this library is actually buried underneath this dirt, so I'm going to take this wizard's tower over here. Please go away and stop bothering me. You too, you too, you too. Everybody, thank you very much. That's it, eh? Huh. Illusionary block. Those could have been painful. Although that's a good way to get some bonus resources, I guess. interested in those. Invisible. Awesome. I do kind of like Cobblestone, milestone, matters, one up. Illusionary block. So it's really not there. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just going in, pick swinging. What can I say? Okay, let's see what else there is. That's it, eh? No real treasure, no nothing, eh? Well, it does give me a good chance to get some good cobblestone and moss stone. This is kind of interesting. And as I said, gauge is kind of really useless. Nowhere near as good as it was before. I don't know what they've changed about it, but the AI refuses to pick stuff up now. Not sure what the point of changing that was, but that makes the rubbish guys kind of not that helpful. I'll take that. Break these are going to go into books, so let's do that. Grab that and mainline these. See how much these go. Just keep falling down off the edge. There we go. A small wizard's tower. That was fun. As you can hear, the slime's bouncing and popping. haven't really done much else with this. I'm working on, or going to work on, is making a quarry of some kind. I really want to just literally harvest out a large chunk of this base and make it so that it's straightforward. Thank you. And as I said, I keep coming back here and mining a little bit here and a little bit there, and then I leave it. And I come back later and I mine a bit more. I haven't really taken any real trips back here recently because I've been working on actually trying to secure this front area. Where this island is, I'm thinking I might build a mob spawner, or just right back in here, just because it's in a slime chunk. I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I've already got a mega tree sapling, and I'm just going to build a mega tree, carve the middle out, and make it into a sapling, or make it into a mob farm. I will have to make sure I use some kind of block that doesn't blow up, because these creepers are particularly annoying. Some of these creepers are just very, very bad. But what I might do is make a hole instead of a 4x4. I might make it a 3x3, or I mean, instead of a 2x2, I might make it a 3x3, or I might actually make it 4 squares by 4 squares, so it's actually a very large hole, and then any slimes that come will actually fall to their death. So yeah, there's a quick update. Let's see what we got in loot bags. Good. Some random junk. Oops. And this is some more random junk. Okay. And the empty squares. Nope. Storage is becoming an issue. Probably something I'm going to work on between now and the next episode. I'm probably going to do is start by adding another room, probably just off to the one side, or I'll just add a room off to the corner here or something, and that will become storage. It'll become main stores. More or less, I need it to be a secure location to place a bunch of deep storage units. There is some quests, in the door, thank you. There is some quests in the book for the storage room. Where did I see that? There's utilities. Oh, that's magic crops. I think it's in here. Yeah, wooden spikes. There it is. There's some storage drawers quests. Logic pipes. Of course, I'm going to be building a lot of this stuff fairly early on. Once I get a little bit of inventory set up. The combustion engines. Okay, I'm hoping that's just a joke. Very poor one at that, but it's a joke. Okay. Puts liquids into tanks. Yes, we know ender pumps. The laser assembly. The dire crafting table. QED. Angel blocks. I'm going to be needing to make a bunch of them at some point. These, yeah, this is all fairly simple. Hyper energy, transfer energy, yeah. These are things I very rarely ever build these. But there's the Deep Dark Portal and the Last Millennium Portal. These are both things I'm going to end up making fairly early on here as well. also going to be looking at making the mining world portal. Once I get a quarry going. This is the first step, of course. You get the smeltery, and then for now I'm still sifting stones, although having this green cobble is going to be more for decorative than anything. I'm still sifting stones and that sort of thing. Also, I had to make a Sur's quartz pickaxe, which actually has some life to it, just for digging out the iron bars, because I can't do them with the Tinker's one. The Flint Tinker's pickaxe does not do it. So, something to keep in mind if you're doing this or building along with. There we have it for yet another episode, kids. Had a little bit of fun, did some interesting stuff, watched some skeletons getting shot in the background, and I'm going to say that's it for now, and thanks all for watching. Good night for now.